by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. Hello, stranger. Babe's been waiting. Just as I recall that ass is still amazing. Playing, baby. Saying, baby. Love it, shit. You know I'm crazy. So go ahead and go drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Yeah. It's taking that off of me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't make me wait, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. 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 I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah.
Claps.
Baby, I'm late, but I Hello, y'all. Good night. Good night. Good night. Should I say? What y'all asses doing up this late? Who up in here with me? Let me tell the girls I'm live. Okay, what is going on? What is going on? Kathy Crew, first one in the Benilden, okay? Y'all, I just got home. I know I promised y'all the Patreon, so we going over to Patreon shortly, okay? Because we got the tea over there. I know I owe y'all, so hey, Glam Hair Boutique. Are you new? Y'all know I don't be paying attention to the chat like that, so I be thinking people be new and they don't be new. Hey, Magichi. Hey, Mama V. Hey, Lisa Grau. Hey, Veronica. Hey, somebody, Mammy. Hey, I'm just saying. Y'all, we coming over here, popping over here for a minute. We gonna talk about some stuff for a minute. Who in Jamaica? Hey, Vivian. All right, Miss Jamaica. I want to go to Jamaica so bad. I want to go back. I want to go back. Hey, American Born. Hey, Purple Queen. Hey, Janet J, KB, Missy Love. Missy Love, I don't think I'm fooling with you. I'm trying to think. You've been dogging me out, haven't you? All when the other girls over here, yeah, they ain't here right now. So y'all, yeah. Gotcha, mofos. Y'all look what I done. Y'all, all this time. Bridget J914. This live. We live with it. We live. We going over to Patreon too, so y'all should be getting y'all links soon. We might go before 11:30, but the link is out for 11:30. We're gonna talk about Huntsville court system, and we're gonna talk about old Tail over there on Patreon. Yeah. Mari, you better take that damn exam. Or put the questions in the chat and see if we can help you. What kind of exam? Is it for nursing school? I know we got some medical people up in the chat. Hey D Brown, how you been? Hey Regina. I know I'm missing a couple people. Hey Miss Brenda Barnes. Hey Doreen. Hey Messy in Kentucky. Hey Miss Gwen. Yeah, I was out thought in the day. Hey Yoli. Hey Daphne. Nikki News. Not Nikki News on narcissism. Hey Brayla. Brayla, how you been? Y'all can't hear me? Child, don't let me have been talking all this time and y'all can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Is that Slick? Hey, Slick, what you doing up this late? Hey, Butter. Oh, I'm way down. Let me go down to the end of it. Okay, y'all can hear me? Okay. Oh, when I first came on, I had myself muted. Thank you, Stacy Stuckey. Okay. Hey there, y'all. Not Tay, Uppy premiering a video, so she should be over here shortly. Let me go on her video and like it. Did y'all see that video of Diddy beating the fuck out of Cassie? Y'all know I just pray that I never come across a dude that would treat me like that. Like, to kick somebody, I don't know about y'all, but when I was younger, if we kicked somebody, we got our ass beat down. Like, seriously. Like, you don't kick a dog. Oh my God, like, I just don't understand how people get in their head to the point to where they think that they that high up over somebody that they can actually treat them like that and then kick them. After you just threw them down like they wasn't a piece of shit. And then you kick them. Like, those are some things that, like I said, I pray that I never come across somebody like that. Or my daughters, or like any of us women. Like, I pray that we never come across nobody that would think that fucking low of us, or to think that they that motherfucking high, to where they will think that it was okay, or it was whatever the fuck you going through, you gonna kick me? Like, kicking, slapping me, or spitting on me, or getting in my face too close where your spit is coming out on me. I find that to be the most disrespectful, fucking disgusting ass shit you can do to a human being. What the fuck? Like, these, like, yes, a fucking demon. Like, have to, you have to be not in your fucking right mind up here somewhere where you can do that to somebody, and then like, and they trying to leave you. You don't think that's the reason why they want to get the fuck on, because this is how you treat them? Like, how would you like if somebody did that shit to you or one of your fucking daughters? And I'm gonna pray for them damn girls too, because I'm gonna pray that don't nobody do that shit to them, that they don't get his motherfucking karma. I'm gonna pray that. He should be more than locked up. Somebody should beat the fuck out of him. That's what somebody should do. Somebody should do him the same fucking way that he did that girl. Can you imagine what he was doing to them girls? Especially Kim Porter. I have been telling people every fucking since that girl passed away, Diddy has been looking like he deteriorating. Much like we see Martell. He has been looking bad. So I think that he must be okay with the AB of those women. But when it got to that point with her, I think that fucked him up. He gotta sit in them and them fucking twins. Them twins is like two little Kim Porters. And can y'all imagine? I don't think that no jail or nothing could do nothing worse to what he going through already. He living in hell on earth for what he's done, in my opinion, allegedly. Whatever he did, and I'm not saying he was involved or whatever, but it's just speculation that that's what happened. That's what it is. All I know is that since that girl has been gone, that motherfucker has been going his, like, you can see that something is wearing on him. Something is wearing on him. You can see it in him. And that's the thing too. Even with the R. Kelly shit, they was only able to get away with doing this shit for so long because they was doing that shit to black and brown women. They wouldn't have been able to get away with that shit, doing that shit to Caucasian women. Like again, I don't like to always bring up race and stuff like that. But these are things that concern me because race is a big part of my life because I'm one of the, the ones that don't get the privilege. So these are things that I have to be concerned with my kids, my family, and shit like that. Me, still me, you know what I'm saying? Me as well. This the only reason why. And then that one Caucasian girl that spoke for R. Kelly, she didn't have that experience, and she did have an experience. It was one time, and after that, he knew fucking better. Cause they don't get away with doing that shit to nobody but us. You see how they did Bill Cosby? If them women had been black, they wouldn't have gave a fuck. They wouldn't have gave a fuck. I just, when I seen that video, hey, the Valley girl, when I seen that video, I'm just like, yo, mammy is black. Your daughters are black. And I bet he'll pitch a fucking fit if he found out somebody was doing something like that to them. That's how most ABers are. They can do this shit to somebody else fucking daughter and somebody else damn mama and shit like that. But can't nobody do this shit to their mama, their sister, their kids and shit like that. I hope everybody that even say anything about him get every fucking thing he got. But as I already stated, he's already living in hell on earth. That's his punishment. That's his punishment. This shit that's going on now, it's a formality. Can't nothing trump what the fuck is going on in his head since Kim Porter been deceased. Can't none trump it. Let me get off of this before I get too fucking pissed off. But y'all, I want to talk about Destiny because somebody put in my chat, hey, Cookie from the Shy. Somebody put in my comment section about Destiny and those charges. And Shauna, she says, I don't know if anybody else remember that lady that used to work with Destiny, who was contacted by the government concerning the wages she didn't receive during COVID. She certainly said something about to pop off with Destiny. This charge might have something to do with that PPP loan she got for Madani. And before I start on this, I was watching, not watching, I was up late last night and I was strolling on YouTube or whatever, and I seen Cocoa's post. She posted about, the Destiny stuff and how she was, praying for Destiny and stuff like that. And I'm praying for Destiny as well. And I don't know if Cocoa has any kids or not or whatever, but she was like getting on Liveeee's ass. And I noticed like she's not the only one either. It's a couple other content creators that like get sent on Liveeee's ass. And let me pull her post up because I just want to go over it a little bit. Because I don't want people to think that we're cheering on Destiny having legal woes or her struggles or whatever. Never would I cheer on anything like that because I've been through evictions, fucking repossessions, possessions, you know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff. And I'm the mother of 3. Okay. So never would I embrace anything or be happy about something like that. Like that shit ain't nice. That shit not good. That shit don't feel good or none of that. Okay. We all have had financial struggles and things like, well, not all of us, but most of us have had some financial struggles in life, period. That's just how it is. Okay. That's life. You either get through it or you fall prey to it and you give up or whatever the case may be. I've never given up. I've always, hey, T from TV. I, always try to keep my head up, up and do what the fuck I gotta do. Okay. Like, and most single parents or women, they do what the fuck they gotta do. Okay. But that's not always the same situation. Because some people struggle to find employment. People do all type of things and they have to rob Peter to pay Paul, touch some toes. Sometimes we do, hey, whatever we got to do to feed our kids and keep a roof over their heads and stuff like that. I don't think that's the case with Destiny. I don't think that Destiny is struggling. I think Destiny is lazy. I think Destiny is entitled. Destiny ain't had no fucking kid when she was no teenager in her early 20s. Not even in her early 30s. She had a baby when she was supposed to be well established, per her words, while she was married. And she was damn near 40. When you start your family at an age like that and that later on in life, that's good for some people because they're a little bit more established. With me, even though I'm older now and I'm more established, I still think that I would have chose to have my kids when I was younger because sometimes that struggle make you who you are. If you ain't ever been through shit, you don't know how to get through shit. And like I said, sometimes you do some shit you don't think you're going to do, especially when it comes to feeding your damn kids and shit. If that's what your concern is, if that's what your goal is, if that's what type of person you is. And even if you are struggling and shit like that, it doesn't give you the right to commit fraud on people, do identity theft on people. It's a victim in that crime. Like, it ain't like you writing bad checks at Walmart. We don't give a fuck about that. Okay? Because you need some shit for the family. Okay? Or it's like if you writing a bad check at Walmart so you can get groceries and shit like that. Not writing a bad check at Walmart so you can get panties and bras to try to, you know, go on a date or have something cute on or something. You know, I'm just using Walmart for people because I do buy undies from Walmart. Okay? But you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't commit crimes or fraud and stuff like that to, even if you're doing it for like a big company, for bullshit. And if you do, you need to be doing it to get like money that you're going to be able to take care of yourself with. Like you got PPP loans to pay your employees, and they were complaining that you were not paying them. Even with this show, and I've said this before in another video, that I wanted Destiny to get her shit together. For one, she too old for this bullshit. You got a fucking kid. You not a kid. Liveeeee don't owe you shit at the end of the fucking day. He don't owe you shit. He owe y'all son something. And in a normal circumstance, hell yeah, if you see your fucking kid's mama struggling, help that motherfucker out. Especially if you hear and she, you know, she's struggling, she paying pubbles and shit, and you got it. And but most people that's in that type of situation, they don't do that. They don't watch them struggle. Like I said, Destiny, to me, not struggling. She's fucking lazy. Because whatever this career you had was, like real estate, all they talk about is how up and coming Huntsville is. Why the fuck you ain't making no deals? Why the fuck you skinning and grinning up in people's face that got money already? Instead of willing and dealing to get something for you and your fucking son. So these are some of the things that I, was saying in rebuttal, because I don't know how Liveeeee is. It seems to me that he the type that would be helping Destiny if she needed help. Destiny ain't disabled. She walking around this motherfucker talking all type of shit. You walking around this motherfucker trying to disparage this man genitals and stuff like that with the big D energy, and he wouldn't cleave and leave and leave and cleave and doing all of this disparaging stuff to a motherfucker that you need help from. And then now you going around saying that he beat you and your kid. Like, you ain't a Scorpio man, still mad at Melody. You got other shit to worry about. Fuck Melody. Worry about you and your motherfucking son and how y'all gonna eat. Because Mel and her motherfucking kids eating. Okay? They ain't giving a fuck about you. And they ain't worrying about who you fucking and dating and who dating your ex and all that type of shit. They ain't giving a fuck about none of that. They ain't giving a fuck about how y'all ain't friends no more. She ain't giving a fuck about none of that shit. She out here making her fucking money. Mel dropped the fucking song one day. The next day, nope, she dropped the song one day. Later that day, she had a whole fucking video for the song. And every day since, the motherfucker been number one. And she's been doing little promotions for the fucking song. Little spoofs and stuff like that. Like, you ain't doing none of that. All you doing is trying to run around people that got money to take a picture with them. So, and then what? Now they going back to a mansion. Now you going back to 100 feet square home. And the thing is too about her in that house with Liveeeee, Destiny, you didn't need that house. You could have downsized. You had another house, but let's clear that up. She had another house to stay in. Okay? And that house was nice. It wasn't like nice like the house that she was in, Liveeeee was in. It wasn't. And even when she said on the show, I don't want to uproot my son from what he used to. He's fucking 6 months. He don't know where the fuck he at. I knew she was on some bullshit when she said that. And that was giving me that this is a motherfucker that try to use that baby to get people to feel sorry for her and all that type of shit so she can use them. Because there was no reason, even you knew you couldn't get that house refinanced in your own name. You made up some bullshit. And I don't know if this identity theft is whatever you made to try to do with the title company or something. I don't fucking know. But it ain't no reason why you needed to stay in that fucking house. It wasn't even furnished like Stormy's. When people don't have their house furnished, to me, that means you can't afford that shit. You can't afford the shit. Now, I know during the Pantini, you know, shit was all on back order. Shit, it's still like that now half the time. But that house was not furnished. Stormy house is not furnished. And again, not to always compare everything to Melody, but this motherfucking house, you could tell that her house she had an interior decorator that she actually paid, okay, to do her house and stuff like that. From the parts that we see of it, it's fully furnished. She have guests over there. They look like they had their own damn room. Lauren look like she might live with damn Melody sometime. So why would you, instead of him paying that fucking mortgage for that house for you, you could have got that in fucking child support. Let me go to this moderate house because it's not, again, it was nothing wrong with that other house that she had. And I think it was in her dad's name or whatever. You could have went there, lived humbly with your son, work at Madani. Because at this point, you can't afford no motherfucking workers. You don't even have supplies in there. Enough supplies in there to pay them people, which you wasn't. But instead of leaving that house and taking that money to help you get on your feet and do whatever, take care of the bills. You couldn't even afford the utilities for that house. Or Madani. You couldn't afford the utilities for Madani. You couldn't afford the rent for leasing the place at Madani. But instead of dropping that shit, just doing e-commerce online, you stayed in those people's place and had that fucking place closed all that time. And them people had to take you to court to get you out of that fucking place, out of that Madani building. And now you owe them all type of damn money. Using people. Now you inconvenience some motherfuckers because they gotta pay for a space that you're not even using. And then you won't pay them. You ain't got the money to pay them. And you know you don't. And instead of just leaving, you want to sit there and try to act like you're doing something when you know you're not. And no. If your business failed, fine, Destiny. Do something else. Start over again. Since you had all this shit before you said you met Liveeeee and you was making more money than him, where are those skills at? Like, don't nobody want to see Destiny down. But if I'm Liveeeee, I'm taking care of my son. Because the one motherfuckers that you big up in and all that type of shit and you out here caping for, let them motherfuckers help you. Since you need help. Let's see how much they gonna fucking do. While you're around here, I think Destiny is just basically a bum ass bitch. Again, I don't know how Liveeeee is in real life or nothing like that. But however he is, Destiny accused him of being like Martell. The only person that we see that's closer to Martell is her. We don't see that with him. So however way he able to hide it, like, I don't know if it's like how Martell be talking about male this and male that, you know, and Destiny do the same thing as far as the Barrett. So either you lying or they hiding that shit good as fuck. And since they can sit and control themselves and hide the shit, you might want to give up and worry about your motherfucking self. And I don't know why she don't get child support. I don't know why she don't get child support. And T for TV, congratulations on getting your channel monetization back. Child, y'all know we be under attack out here. We be out here trying to, you know, deliver stuff to people and they just want to keep fucking with us. Went and got a Benz car note and couldn't afford it. She tries to look rich, but another Scott fake it till they make it. Right. Always trying to get down on people. Like, even you back on this show, you not trying to show shit real. You trying to come on this motherfucker talking about shit with Sonny and Moses is, and okay, you back on the show. I know that's some income. You can't survive off the bullshit that we heard that y'all making. And for anybody that think that's some money, that ain't no fucking money. Like I said, shit, some of y'all living how we living. Like Tisha and Marceau. Y'all living how we living. Shit. We ain't seeing shit extravagant. Shit, my tight ass wanted to get a damn G-Wagon. But per that price. Okay. My pocket said, my body said I should, but my pocket said no. Okay. Period. Like, you gonna stay with what you got. Okay. You can upgrade that shit, but you ain't getting no G-Wagon this year, man. So, I got 39 more damn months to keep this G-Wagon in my head. Okay. Because it's I don't know what she got going on, but I don't know if this court case is about the identity theft, because I know that when she was there before, it was about her forging LeBerry's signature on something. So is that still could be identity theft? If she showed his identification, or she, you know, they were married. And also it could be with that PPP shit. Them people might be coming after her ass for that PPP shit, because if that employee, and again, I don't know for sure if this stuff is true, because sometimes I think that they might have just been creating stuff so that she can have some different stuff going on for the show. But she didn't even talk about none of the arrest shit and all that type of shit. She only talked about Sonny and Moses. Okay. She ain't got shit to talk about with no real shit. Remember when she had Marceau over at Madani renovating rooms in the building? She didn't Marceau told her if it wasn't smart because she ain't own it. She like hotel doesn't listen to sound advice. I think Tisha told her that. And I just think that Tisha told them that because they didn't want to do it, and they knew Destiny didn't have no money to do it. Because my cousin owns a day spa, and she had to get the space renovated to, you know, customize it to what she want in her day spa, you know, for the different rooms and stuff like that. But she don't own the building. She just leasing it. And I don't know what they do, like when it's at the end of their lease, if they have to put it back to how it was. But you know, I think a lot of people do that when they lease spaces. Like, they didn't have to do that because I think they own Uptown. So they didn't have to do that. They owned Uptown. Oh, let me put the stuff in the chat for Patreon. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button too. She didn't have to, she didn't do all of that stuff. She, she had a build out and all of that type of stuff. And that's what Destiny could have done. She could have had some salon suites put in there. But she was talking about that when she first came on the show and never did anything with it. Never did anything with it. Let me see here. 1 second. Is that the link? Is that a link? Because the links act like it don't be want to copy for your sister. Let me see. Yeah, it's the same thing. I don't know why it won't, because I'm copying the link, but it won't come up like the link. But it's just patreon.com and /One Tay Talk, or we can get on there, just search One Tay Talk. We're gonna go over there in a minute because we got to talk about Martell. We got some exclusive tea for Martell that we dropping in Patreon because I owe y'all, so I want to get y'all out the way. And we also need to do a tester for how we gonna do Patreon tomorrow for the live watch party. So we go over to the live watch party too, $5 Patreon. Come over there. We did a giveaway last week too. We probably do a giveaway tomorrow, $25. So you spend $5, you might win 25. Okay, to come on over to have fun with us at Patreon. But yeah, so for the record, like, yeah, I don't that's nothing that makes me happy that Destiny is struggling, because again, I don't think she's struggling. I think she just being a bullheaded bitch, and she not thinking about her son. And sometime too, if you down bad, I don't give a fuck if you the mother or not. If the father is better equipped to take care of the kid at that time, that's what you need to do. That's, to me, what a good mother would do. It's not giving away your kids or nothing like that. It's giving your kid, having your kid not sit there and struggle with you until you can get on your damn feet. And I feel like if her and LeBarrett could come to some type of grounds where they can come up with that, with something like that, because it looks like she's not in a position to be taking care of him right now. and then you're study doing stuff, like it's no reason for you to be out here committing these type of crimes, and you have this supposed to be this incredible portfolio. Stop lying so much, because you're not proving to us nothing. When are you going to start taking care of your fucking business? Like, you too old to be saying grow the fuck up. Her and Martell need to grow the fuck up. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a bunch of entitled ass motherfuckers in my life. They are entitled as fuck. Don't nobody owe them nothing. It would be nice for the bear to do this and do that for Destiny, but he ain't got to. And she ain't doing shit for him, because I'm quite sure if he fell off, she wouldn't give a fuck. And not all like that shit. That'll be like, because Martell ass is down bad, that Melanie should be giving a fuck about his ass. But instead of, since he can't take care of those fucking kids, instead of going ahead and giving Melanie full custody, he being a bitch about the shit when he know he can't even afford to have them. I don't know. I just think that when you a mother, you need to start being a little bit selfless and start thinking about your fucking kids. And she only got fucking one. You and Melody had divorces at the same damn time. So it shouldn't be a reason why she's striving like this with 4 motherfucking kids and you can't get your shit together with one. No, and if you wanted LeBear to sit and take care of you and you want to be a housewife, then you need to fucking act accordingly. Shit, I'm not saying let him treat you no kind of fucking way, any old kind of way, but bitch, if you want to lay there in your ass, then you need to be having the fucking, if he bringing home the bacon, you need to be frying that shit up in a fucking pan. Okay? She was even complaining about that shit with Moses, talking about some he be wanting her to cook for him when she go to see him out of town. And what the fuck is the problem? What is the damn problem with you cooking for him? You only going there a couple of damn times. Like, girl, stop playing with us. Like, what you want to do, just sit there and think you looking cute? That shit ain't gonna do nothing for no grown-ass motherfucking man that's trying to do some shit in life. And again, if you gonna be a housewife and want to sit there and be lazy all motherfucking day and shit, then get your fucking shit in order. You can't be hollering Big D energy if you want to be a fucking housewife. Those two things don't go together. Shit. Because I know by the time the bear got his ass home, his food would be cooked for a motherfucking week. Had I been the motherfucker and didn't want to work. Shit. Yeah, she lazy. Like I said, she not disabled. Right, she don't have no fucking work ethic. You didn't even want to do right to stay on this fucking show so that you can keep the income you fucking had. You can't talk about nothing about LeBear on a fucking show. You can talk about your fucking experience. You ain't got to dog him out or no shit. You can't say why the fuck y'all broke up. He can't order you not to talk about that. I don't know. Destiny just seems like a lazy ass bum to me. And that's all I can say for her. She ain't shit. She ain't shit. So, like I said, I don't feel sorry for her. I'm not happy that she's going through what she's going through. But I don't think she was doing no identity theft or no fraud for a motherfucker for nothing for her son. I'm going to say that. It wasn't doing shit to benefit her motherfucking son. Because what is it going to benefit him if you get caught and get your ass locked the fuck up like you did the other fucking day? And then again, what if your son would have been in the car with you or something like that? And from people saying, hey, Uppity, I knew you was premiering. I said, I had to go over there and like it. I said, you was premiering. I said, oh, shit. But what is that going to benefit your fucking son? It's not. What are you doing to support your fucking son? Again, she wants everything given to her. She feels entitled to something. And Destiny, don't nobody give a fuck about you like that to even go through that shit. I think you fucking lied to the barrack and all that shit. Had him thinking you was making some boss moves and you wasn't shit. You want shit. You pulled that city slick shit on his ass and you got his ass for a minute. And then him and his mama and them wives like if you don't get the fuck on away from this fucking girl, like what the fuck? But like I said, he don't owe her shit. He owe his son something. And from what it looks like, he's taking care of his motherfucking son. Destiny ain't. Well, I don't know what was she doing, but I ain't gonna say she's not taking care of her son. I don't want to say that, but you're not making the right moves to have a better life for your fucking son, in my opinion. From what I see, what you show us, it ain't given that you Okay, here I come. Here I come. Here I come, y'all. I want to go over to Patreon. You're not making moves to where it's given that you give a fuck to have your son in a better situation. Especially since you say you got all these damn skills, put them bitches to work and get your shit together. All right, y'all. We want to go over to Patreon and talk this shit about Martell. We got exclusive tea over there on Patreon. So I will see y'all in the next video, y'all. Bye.